And we're back. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Dark Phoenix Gaming, and welcome back to Sunrider, Mask of Arcadius. When we left off last time, we had just finished rescuing a saga from almost having to marry the leader of Pact. And we are now back here on our ship, so we're just going to go around and talk to people. Also, just as an aside, and this isn't too important because it's not been all that long, you might have noticed that my uploads haven't been happening for about the past 5 days. Basically what happened was I had run out of my backlog, and also my headphones. The ear cups had started to fall off and the foam needed replacing, so I had to wait until my replacements got here in the mail, and this being the American Postal Service, that took a while. Well, I say it took a while, it took maybe a week. So, yeah, unfortunately you got hit with a combination of that. But it's not a big deal, and given that I only had to stop up, I'm only like 5 days off in terms of uploads and stuff, it wasn't really worth its own video. Anyways, back to video stuff. I just wanted to mention that because someone might ask. Captain, I thought I'd find you here. Thanks for helping us out with that rescue. Silent as always. The worst has come to pass. Ryuvia has fallen. Not yet. The Queen still lives. We'll liberate Ryuvia and free your people. My sacrifice was meaningless. In my time, the Holy Ryuvian Empire stretched across the galaxy. It was the center of all the sciences, civilization, and produce. And yet, you tell me the Ryuvia of today is nothing more than a forgotten world to be conquered so easily by barbarians? Well, yeah. So your sacrifice was not in vain. For over a millennia after your death, the flame of Ryuvia burned on. It was only within the last 400 years that Ryuvia lost its power, and only due to infighting within the royal court. Yeah, I don't think that's helping much, honestly. So it was us who sabotaged our own empire and caused our eventual collapse? I mean, if you want to put it that way, then I guess so. Yes. Then nothing has changed. Leave me. I wish solitude. Alright. Don't have to be alone, Sola. We're all here for you. Farewell. Yes, she very much does not want to talk to us right now, and given the outcome of the side stuff happening in that last mission, i.e. Ryuvia being invaded and occupied by Pact, I can't really blame her. Let's see. Chigara, do you have anything new to say? Captain, thank you for helping Asaga. As our friend, it means a lot to me what you did for her. Of course we had to rescue her. Asaga's a member of her crew and our friend besides. I'm glad to have you as our captain. Captain? Is there anything else you needed? Nothing at the moment. Come by my lab anytime you need anything. Yeah, sure. Installed some new cameras around engineering, which warn me whenever you approach. Oh, I didn't know you did that. Is it not allowed? Well, I'm sure it's fine. Just don't let Ava find out about it. I like her, but she does tend to be a little stiff around rules, if I'm being honest. Maybe I could test out my new camouflage composite on them. Chigara really is such a character, isn't she? Now, one last person. Must say, that was quite a rescue, Captain. I wasn't sure if we could have pulled it off. Well, to tell you the truth, I'm a little surprised we made it out of there myself. Halfway through that battle, I was starting to think it might end up being a one-way trip. Haha, just don't go around looking so unconfident in front of the crew. You know, there are even some rumors circulating about you. Dare I even ask what these rumors are about? Haven't you been checking the HoloNet? Just rescued the Ryuvian princess. People are starting to take notice of what you've been doing. I'm not sure if that's a good thing or not, to be frank. The more things are looking like it's going down the chute, the more people want to rally around a leader. So make sure you live up to expectations. Yeah. Kind of figured we wouldn't be able to stay below the radar forever, if I'm being totally honest. And yeah, the galaxy needs to rally against Pact. So I'll do everything I can to inspire people. You better get a new suit then. From the look of things, you'll be in the limelight much more from now. Anyway, did you need me for something? Alright. The whole join the Alliance or mistrust them thing is still going on in our heads, so I'm gonna straight up and ask, do you think we should fight alongside the Alliance? I meant what I said earlier. The only chance we have of stopping Pact is to work with the Alliance. Right now, practically the entire neutral rim belongs to Pact, and the few independent planets left don't stand a chance by themselves. Pact needs to be stopped no matter the cost. I say working with the Alliance is the best chance we've got at ending this war quickly. Yeah, well, given what we've seen and everything we do know about Pact so far, I can't say I disagree with that assessment. Yeah. And honestly, I haven't seen shady political maneuvering from military figures aside. I haven't seen anything that makes me mistrust the Alliance yet. I think we can trust them. They are the biggest democracy in the galaxy, so better working with them than letting Pact rule the galaxy with an iron fist, I suppose. Sure, although I like the fact that they carry the biggest guns in the galaxy more than the fact that they're a democracy. Yeah, fair enough. In your line of work, that would be the more attractive thing. Look, Captain, democracies don't win wars. Warships and cannons do. We need warships, and the Alliance has warships. So we work together. It's as simple as that. And if the Alliance is going to offer their help in stopping Pact, we have to take it. There's no other way to stop them. I get what you're saying. I'll keep it under advisement. Thanks, Captain. Anyways, tell me what ends up happening. Yeah, looks like we're going to be throwing in with the Alliance against Pact. Honestly, that's what I figured would end up happening. Now, we have some money to throw around for our research. And unfortunately, we're starting to get to the point where it's not exactly going as far as it used to do. I'm giving a bunch of it to Sola as a mech because she has the gun that can do a ton of damage in one shot, so I think we want her to be able to stand and up to a few hits. Give Chigara a few. Let's see. Saga. And have a little bit more missile damage and missile flak resistance. I'm ignoring Ikari for now because she just has melee. Yeah. I'll have to see if I could somehow manage to equip her with some better weaponry or something. She does not really have a lot of options as far as weaponry is concerned. The Sunrider needs some more upgrades though, including hull plating. And let's see here, little missile damage, and I can't do more missile storage because that's quite expensive. Energy cost on the other hand, and I think that'll do us. There goes all our money from that. And we have something in the office. Hermava. Captain, have you checked the holovision? No. The Solar Alliance has just declared war on Pact. Admiral Grey is on the line for you. I mean, we were hoping something similar would happen, but I gotta be honest. An outright declaration of war was not really in the cards. I thought maybe embargo or blockade or something. At best, but hey, I'll take it. It's like the invasion of Ryuvia finally woke the Alliance up. Put me through. Captain, a pleasure to see you again. Admiral Grey. Pleasure to see you too. Yeah, we're not going to bring up Versta. Regardless of our opinion about shady politics, if we're going to be helping each other out with Pact, then staying on the Admiral's good side would seem to be the wise decision. Word of your daring rescue of the princess has spread even here. I must say, Captain, I am quite impressed you made it out of that alive. I have one hell of a team here, Admiral. Yet the rescue is merely the silver lining of a grim situation. With the fall of Ryuvia, Pact is in the perfect position to strike Farport, the entryway into Alliance space. If Farport falls, Pact will flood into at least 5 populated Alliance systems before we can even muster our forces. The Alliance has not seen a war fought within our own soil in 100 years. Oh dear, so based on that, their military might well be quite out of practice in actually waging war. So they might not perform as well against Pact as we'd been hoping. And we might end up just relying on sheer numbers to win this one. Let's hope they have those. A Pact occupation of an Alliance planet is not an option. We must hold Farport if we are to win this war. We're already in position here at Farport. We just need some repairs and supplies. I have sent 4 of our closest fleets to Farport to mount a defense. After the death of the diplomats on Versta, I tried my best to mobilize our fleets. It was not easy. Years of neglect have made our fleets inefficient. Everything is blocked behind a red tape now. Ah, yes, bureaucracy. Gotta love bureaucracy. Our supply chains were broken. Virtually everything had to be remade from scratch. Of the fleets I've dispatched, only one will make it in time to meet the packed fleet. Our fleets are vast and mighty, but it will still take time to muster our strength. We must hold out at Farport until our full forces arrive. What is the size of the enemy fleet? Our intelligence reports that 5 packed fleets are converging on Farport's position. Commander of the attack will be Venkazar Cullen, or as we know him, Venkazar Porkchops. I believe you're already familiar with him. Altogether, I predict at least 7 battleships, 6 carriers, 80 cruisers, and over 400 support vessels. Further, we believe Arcadius himself will observe the battle from his flagship, the Legion. Oh dear. Yeah, you remember that thing? It was on our ass as we were escaping Ryuvia, and we watched it blow up the capital city back home right at the start of the game. This could go badly. If we only have 1 fleet to defend the planet, we're outnumbered nearly 5 to 1. Those aren't good odds, Admiral. Yes, which is why I am appointing you my special advisor. You're the only one who's fought those odds. Nobody in the Alliance fleet has even seen a packed vessel up close. Yet you know how they operate. You're the only person we have who's fought them outside of simulators. Your mission is the defense of the Alliance Gateway world. Farport, you must hold out there until our reinforcements arrive. Understood, Admiral. I know I'm asking much. To help you prepare for the battle, I'm sending you one of my personal advisors to your starship. I understand that you're currently looking for more pilots. I'm sure she'll be a valuable asset to your crew. Well, we do need all the help we can get. That is very true. So I won't turn down an extra pilot if you're offering. He's a talented pilot and a loyal officer. I'm sure she'll fit right in with your crew. She's already been dispatched and will arrive with the 2nd Fleet by tomorrow. I expect she'll be given due care. That'll be all for now, Captain. My lieutenant will give you the specifics of the coming battle when she arrives. Admiral Gray out. An Alliance officer here? I'm not sure the crew is going to like this. Indeed. That Admiral sure is pushy. He very much is pushy. Oh. We're going with that for the scenes. Hopefully it's anime enough that YouTube will not decide to come after me for this video. But yeah. So good to be back. Never thought I'd get out of that jam in one piece. Look. What am I thinking? What stuff's happened, but the only thing I can think about is the captain. Saga, pull yourself together. You're the queen now. Except that just makes everything worse. This sucks. so hot down there just thinking about it. Hurry up in there. It's taking forever. Eek. Oh, hang on. Oh, Ikari, why don't we just all shower together if you're going to be so impatient? Claude. Shut up, like I would ever want to see your chest rockets. Okay, I'm done. Ugh, what am I thinking lately? Yeah, Asaga is definitely into us. Well, better her than Claude, to be honest. No, this isn't the time for that. You've got to fight to win, Asaga. Come on. You're the hero of justice for freedom and equality. Nice. It's not working. You are the queen. Yes, I suppose she is. How long have you been there? The stars give me peace. No, you don't have to call me that. I'm just Asaga. I am Sola. What are you doing here? Reflecting. Farport was a mighty trade world during my time. Merchants from across the Empire gathered here to engage in commerce and exchange ideas. It was a gateway to the core worlds. And it was the place where I was born. And now it is merely an abandoned world where civilization has been overtaken by the wilderness. One day this will be a bustling port again. After we send packing back to New Eden, Uvia will grow again. I like the optimism, Asaga. Our empire has become weak. Our enemies have stolen our technology. Our culture has been forgotten. That's why we've got to change it. It's our own arrogance. The Ryuvian lords became too selfish. Sons killed their fathers and brothers betrayed brothers, all for a piece of the Ryuvian dream. In the end, in our fight to own the Empire, we destroyed the very thing we wanted. We're gonna make a new Ryuvia, where the leaders act for the good of the people. The Talbor was right to illuminate only for you. Desire the captain to lead by your side? Cook. Whatever gave you that idea? He's got his own mission. The total surrender of Pact and the liberation of his homeworld, Syrah. Your face. It is red. Well, time to calibrate the blackjack for the big battle. You better get your Seraphim ready too. I love Asaga. She's great. He's still no queen. Captain, the second fleet has arrived, and our guest is waiting for us in the hangar. Right, well, let's go meet our new guest. Are you sure this is wise, Captain? Letting foreign military personnel on board the ship, I mean. Let's just say the Admiral insisted. Let's see who she is before making any judgments, though. Understood, Captain. Lieutenant Kriska Stairs, reporting for duty, sir. At ease, Lieutenant. I'm Captain Kayto Shields, and this is First Officer Ava Crescentia. Welcome aboard the Sunrider. My pleasure, sir. And ordered by Admiral Gray to serve as the Alliance liaison officer on board the Sunrider. I look forward to working with you. Did you come with your own rider? Yes, Captain. I've already arranged to have the Paladin transferred to the Sunrider. You'll find it a fine compliment to your current rider wing, I'm sure. Glad to hear. Okay. Well, tell me about yourself. I like to know the people I'm working with. Rank, Lieutenant First Class, 22 years of age. Previous service. Commander of the air group on board Alliance carrier Montesquieu. I think that's how you say that. Hometown, New Seattle, Luna.